Yo, what up? This is Richard with 6 Magazine. I'm here with Freeway and Jake One. How y'all boys doing today?
Man, we good, man.
That's what's up. How y'all enjoying South by Southwest so far?
It's a good experience. Everything cool, you know, got to make a lot of connects that I didn't have, shut down a couple showcases. It's all good.
Yeah, everybody been saying like asked who asked yesterday? I think it was you and I think, and they said like Freeway had the dopest performance, and then maybe Pac Div said the same thing. Outside of yourself, who do y'all think has the dopest performance so far?
Who really impressed me was Yellow Wolf.
Word.
His breath control was real serious, man. He just had a good. He just looked like a pro out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did his thing. I got a chance to see J. Cole. He did his thing. Last night I was with the boot camp clip. They put on a hell of a performance. The whole boot camp clip. Their 15-year anniversary. I did some stuff the other night with Jacker from Oakland. He put his thing down out there. Mr. Fad was in there. He did his thing. The Pack, they did their thing too.
Y'all talk about the latest project, the stimulus package. Talk about the inspiration behind it. Both of y'all thoughts on that.
Basically, the album came together because we were working on Free at Last. Did a bunch of songs for that. That came out, did what it did, and then it was just kind of like. Was in a position to try to do something new and different. So we had all these records, it was coming together, and it was a kind of a sound, so we kind of had the idea to just make it one cohesive project.
Yeah.
And it kind of felt like that was something people weren't doing, so it was just a good time to bring that out. You know what I mean? And, you know, we took our time on it and made a record we wanted to make.
Dope. We'll talk about, what about you? What's the inspiration behind it?
The inspiration behind it was basically just proving to the world that I could do it on my own, you know what I'm saying? Collaborating with Jake, the beats was a major inspiration to me. Like, it's like his beats make me want to come up with new flow patterns and new techniques and everything, so it's all good.
What's up? Favorite track on the album?
My favorite track on the album is Never Gonna Change, because I like, it's kind of ironic, because the song is called Never Gonna Change, and the beat changes up crazy, so it's just a good song. I love the whole album, you know what I'm saying? And usually that's my answer. Like, I'll be like, I love the whole album, but if I had to pick a song, I'd say Never Gonna Change.
What about you?
I think the intro.
Word?
Yeah.
Cool. Talk about some goals for 2010 for the both of y'all and these other projects that y'all might have coming out.
2010 is just about, you know, keep pushing this album and getting it where it needs to be and just getting it heard by everybody that it can be heard by.
Exactly, man.
You know, working on the next project, whether it's going to be Freeway and Jake One or just the Freeway album, we already working on songs for that, so we're still going to determine which way we go with that. I'm trying to do white band music too.
Okay.
And, you know, he might help me out a little bit on that too.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. I might executive produce.
He wants to be executive producer now and shit.
Gotta add that to your repertoire.
Yeah, man. Step it up.
I feel you. Football talk, man. Favorite football team?
Seattle Seahawks, Washington Huskies.
Word. What do you think about that Pete Carroll signing?
Not really sure what to think at this point. College coaches, you really don't seem to cut it in the NFL. So I feel like, you know, it was a good publicity move, but that might not be the move to get us that Super Bowl championship that was taken from us.
Y'all gonna sign Brandon Marshall or what, man?
That'd be nice. I think if we got him, we don't have any game breakers, so that's been a big problem for us. You know, we just lost Nate.
Yeah.
Who's, you know, a good homie of mine, you know, was in my video, so that's kind of sad, you know. He's a hometown guy from Seattle, so we lost him, but, you know, it's probably good for him, you know. In the NFL, you can never be mad at any player for going and getting their money because the money is so not guaranteed. Like in basketball, they get that contract and lay the fuck up. They don't care.
Allen Houston, he was getting paid for like 2 years when he was playing.
$20 million a year or something ridiculous.
Yes.
So,
well, y'all need Hasselbeck still or what, man?
I don't think it's Hasselbeck's problem, man. I don't think the line has to protect you. If you only got like a second to throw, I don't give a fuck if it was Joe Namath. He's not producing in that situation.
I feel you. Freeway, favorite football team?
You know, I'm rocking out with the Eagles.
I feel you.
Hometown all day.
Why y'all be hating on Donovan McNabb so much out there, man? They can't leave Donovan alone. Like
Donovan cool, man. He cool. He a good dude and everything. He just gotta get in and make it happen and stop crying and do what he gotta do.
You know what my question about Philly is? how the fuck do you guys have a jail at your stadium? Like, it's like that?
Yeah, man. Philly, man. You know,
What kind of shit is that?
it's a rough stop, man. For sure, man.
There
That
was,
700 rise, that 700 level, that's where it go down at.
man,
The
there
old
was
building.
the Seahawks were gonna play Philly, and it might have been like the NFC title game a couple years ago. And I called my man in Philly, like, man, if I came out to the game and wore a jersey, what would happen?
Oh, man.
He's like, don't do it. It wasn't even joking at all. He was
You
like,
have to have me with you, yo. I just had to be there like this.
Oh man, Free,
Mike. By the grace of God.
Free, you've been in two situations. One with kind of Dame and Jay and that breakup, and now kind of Dame and not Jay and Beans. Man, how's it getting caught up in the middle of that? You just kind of keep your mouth closed and let them do what they do. Try to play peacemaker. How do you kind of
Basically,
massage the
man,
situation?
to tell you the truth, man, I'm just doing me right now, man. I got love for everybody involved and everybody you name. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a fucked up situation. Like, shit happens, man. I'm not in control of it. If I could control it, I would definitely wish I could squash it and bring everybody together. You know what I'm saying? I had some of the best times in my life with the people you just named, you know? But it is what it is, man. All I can do is continue to move forward, concentrate on my business, continue to put that good music out for y'all.
Yeah,
That's it.
Speaking of some of the best times of your life, what would you say is your greatest Rockefeller memory?
Oh, man, there's so many, but I would say one of the best Rockefeller memories for me is the Fade to Black concert at Madison Square Garden with Jay-Z and everybody when we came out, did What We Do Is Wrong. Bananas. Like, the crowd went, I mean, every time we do it, it's crazy, but that just was a memorable moment because it was on, it was in the theaters and all that. And it's a good feeling, man.
you didn't forget the lyrics?
Nah. But I can tell you one time I was on tour.
Yeah, give me a good story, man.
One time
like
we was
good
on
stories
tour,
here.
right? One time we was on tour on the, I think it was the Jay-Z R. Kelly tour, right? And it was the stylist, like one of the stylists there, and like she was real pretty or whatever. And I used to always flirt with her, just flirting. So one day I was like, all right, look, shutting it down every day, never forget my lyrics. So one day I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out there and do it for you tonight. It's for you. So I went out there with that on my mind. I went out there like, yo, even though we still hustle to the sun, then I forgot my lyrics. Jay looked at me like, everybody was looking at me like, what's wrong with you, yo? It was crazy. And every night after that, I was nervous, like, man, I hope I don't forget my lyrics. I guess it's like when a boxer get stretched, then he get ready to fight again, he felt like, oh, man, I hope I don't get knocked the fuck out. Yeah, but
that's crazy.
it's all good, man.
Jake, I'm put you on the spot, man. What's your favorite beat that you ever produced of all time, man?
I don't know. I guess people would probably say the De La Soul song, Rocco King Flow.
Word.
Yeah, I'd probably ride with that.
Okay.
You know,
Cool,
just
cool,
because what
cool.
it did for me more than anything.
Yeah.
It got me out there and got me started. I felt like.
Cool. Last question I ask everybody I interview this. What does hip hop mean to you, Freeway? What does hip hop mean to you, Jake One?
To me, hip hop means a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing hip hop since I was little. It was like always a dream that I had, and I never felt like I couldn't do it. Like, I always felt like I could make it happen. Like, even like when people were successful around me and I didn't get my turn yet, I always felt like I was gonna get my turn. You know what I'm saying? So I got my shot, and it means a lot to me to continue my legacy and let the people know that I was here. I made a good stamp in hip hop, and I need to make that timeless music that the people gonna love.
So what about you, Jake?
I mean, hip hop has been my life, you know, like since I was a kid. So, I mean, I'm probably 25 years of being hip hop, which is kind of crazy. Like, you know, people say B-boy for life.
You're 25.
No, we're not even. Yeah, I wish. But it's just something that's just been a part of my whole life and been a huge part of my life for this long. And I just can't see it not being, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's why, you know, I love doing this, and it's just, you know, I'm lucky to be able to make a living doing this, and, you know,
man.
doing something you love, that's rare.
Where I'm from, like, it's crazy, because, like, my whole hood rap now. Like, when I got on, and I first started rapping, like, it was, niggas was getting money, but niggas was like, that rap shit ain't for nobody, like, you know what I'm saying? But once I was successful and I made it, my whole hood rap.
Word.
Yo, it's crazy.
Any
Niggas
hot
that you would
artists?
never think will rap. I mean, there's some talent down there too.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy how everybody coming out of nowhere like, trying to rap.
I mean, when somebody makes it from your city, it definitely gives you that aspirational
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah.
And when there isn't anybody, it doesn't really feel like it could really happen. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was doing it when it wasn't nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even before, like, when Beans and Eve put their thing down, like, before that, it was, like, Cool C and Steady B. But it was, like, unrealistic for a Philly artist to get on.
Yeah.
Like, when they used to have them songs and they used to mention VA, New York, LA, they used to always skip Philly. But now they mention Philly.
Yeah.
Thanks to
That's
us.
up. That's up. It's Richard Bowler with 6 Magazine. Freeway Jake One. Appreciate y'all, boys.
Yeah.
Peace.